Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. We are in this super stadium for a super club. Truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pavard. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Mbappe! And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Hernandez. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Hernandez plays it forward. And he's straight offside. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Pavard. Rabiot. Has a pop! Goal! France!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Mbappe collects the ball from behind. Mbappe provides an outlet. Mbappe! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rabiot hoists it forward. Hernandez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Mbappe. Pavard.
France are trailing here with the first half almost done. He's got options out wide. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Strong challenge, but well within the laws.
Pavard.
Rabiot. And help's available out wide. Needed a better pass there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could move up a gear here. Hoists it high. And he's there to clear it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
He's got away. Can he? He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Cleared away. Looks to thread it through. Gets it back. Hernandez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pavard gives chase. Rabiot. It'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Hernandez gets into the right position to intercept. That'll be a throw. Forward it goes. Rabiot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pavard. Rabiot. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's in! Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ball's out on the left now. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defence.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Across the field it goes. Defending was strong and firm. France get it back again. Mbappe tries to head towards goal.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Back to the keeper and go again. Conte. Well, that had to be more accurate. And the counter is on. Coleman has a pop! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come!
France are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy the best effect. What an introduction.
He's had a goal! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper
hits one! In it goes! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Coman plays it out to the flank. Plays it back. And he's looking at the referee. And there goes the final whistle. France did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So off we go then. Pavard. There's a long ball. Here it comes. That's put paid to a promising move. Rabiot. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dashing forward at pace. He gets past his chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
France are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Hernandez. Chip through. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe has a goal! Knocks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mbappe. And a shot! And he just whacks it away. Hoists it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that had to be more accurate. Good clearance and very necessary. Hernandez. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's there to hoof it away. defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, look, I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. All the way back, and they start again. Hernandez. Pavard. Hernandez. Mbappe. Well played, he saw that coming. He's in! Tries a shot! Goal! France!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
No question, that's a foul. Back into the middle. Played back in. He's got through. Mbappe. He's there to receive it. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And France can counter now. Mbappe. He's through the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. And he heaves it forward. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back underway here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Mbappe!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Rabiot set up one goal so far. Played into space out wide. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goes for goal!
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
That is terrific skill. Going through. Corner. That's a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hernandez finds himself eased off the ball. Goes long. A real chance to break. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Coleman. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Gets good distance on it. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Up to meet it! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
France take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others...
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Dembele. And the shot! Sticks it away! France get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
That's a brilliant interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Dembele. And that has been clubbed away. Timely intervention.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And it's Conte. Final seconds, this has to be it.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Conte. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's through. And he's straight offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. And we're underway. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pavard. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's searching through. Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Pavard. Rabiot, out to the left it goes. Oh, good interception. Dembele, shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Hoists it forward. Hernandez. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Here comes the corner. It's a throw. Hernandez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pavard tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez positions himself well and that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pavard tries to stroke it through. Mbappe, defenders on the back foot. Rabiot. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. France so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's on a Mbappe! And that's a throw-in. He's had him, tries a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
France put themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's played forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now the ball's come loose, and the chase is on.
Pavard. Oh, it's opened up nicely for it. Big chance!
Rabiot. Well weighted. Well positioned to make that interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. What an adventurous run from a defender. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hernandez. Hernandez goes looking. He's pinged one through here.
Has a pop! Back of the net!
And already they're looking to run away with it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Back into the middle. Timely intervention. Mbappe is onto it and can take it up. So who's he picking out? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Corner then. This possibly the last play of the half. And he just whacks it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Pavard.
Forward it goes. Rabiot was not to be moved. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got options out wide. Rabiot looking to run onto it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hernandez.
Pavard.
Pavard plays it forward. Decent looking ball. He's had a goal! Really well taken goal. The second half sparked straight
straight into life.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pavard cuts it out. And it's Dembele. Rabiot.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
That's a throw. Looks to clip it forward. Coman. It's a fabulous position.
Has a hit. In it goes.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Coman receives a free kick for that.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rabiot. It's a great ball. Goes for goal. And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Throw. Hernandez plays it over to the other flank. Mbappe. Pavard does well there. Alert. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pavard drives it forward. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hernandez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Fires from distance. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Mbappe. That's really nice now. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Mbappe. Dembele. Just brushed off the ball there. Gendouzi has got himself a free kick. Rabiot. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it high. Tries to get it clear. Played into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. It's come loose. Mbappe. Mbappe! Same again, same outcome.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hoists it forward. You can get that clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Genduzi. And it's played forward. And time is up. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pavard. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot plays a clever pass. It's Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Dembele fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Oh, it's Dembele. Done very well to intervene. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they can break here. Rabiot provides an outlet. Repelled by the keeper. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Now can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. Hernandez goes back to base. Hernandez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pavard. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's gone a long way up and away. Hernandez, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. In towards the middle. Here comes the corner. Heads it! Goal! France! And France are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe really showed good strength there.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! France are back on level terms. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoists it forward. France have it back and they can go again. Pavard. Has it out wide now. Gets good distance on it. And the through ball is intercepted. Plays it out to the wing. Mbappe gets it back. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cuts it out. Good ball. Has a hit! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele! Dembele! Foot in, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There is the half-time whistle. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Pavard. Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. Chooses to go back. Rabiot goes looking. Deftly done. Played back in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Forward it goes. Can he deliver? Rabiot. We'll have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Hernandez. Mbappe. Pavard gets it away. He's had a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That's a decent ball. Hernandez. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, that's where he wants it. Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Pavard. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. That's not the ball he wanted. And here's Dembele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Oh, sweet feet. Turns and goes back. Rabiot plays it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Breaks on here. He's got through. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Hit into them, and the finish! And And he's there to hoof it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's got options out wide.
Look with time.
So that's it. It is all over. France have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. That was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And I just really liked what I saw here.
So that's it from us. Many thanks. Good. Well, we're on the way. Hernandez gets it back. Pavard. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rabiot. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rabiot. Plays it over to the other flank. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Rabiot. Hernandez. And the ball's come loose.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Rabiot doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hernandez trying to get there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No goals as yet. And it's played forward. Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Gets his foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks to set one up. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot goes short. And it is a corner again. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it high and helps available out wide. Mbappe. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Foot in. France have a free kick. Chip through. Danger averted for now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And that's been well dealt with. Rabiot. Forward it goes. And here's Rabiot. Goalkeeper's ball. Pavard. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe, More than happy to take the muscular approach. Mbappe. Mbappe. Beautifully done. It's broken loose. And it's half-time here.
So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
France can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mbappe. It's a decent ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pavard. Hernandez goes looking. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Battles to win it back. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Rabiot tries to stroke it through. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Mbappe! Mbappe, not easily shrugged off the ball. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Mbappe. It's a throw. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Rabiot gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. Gets wrestled off the ball. Mbappe! He's had a go! He can get that clear. Pavard. Mbappe. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. France with a set-piece chance. This is a great chance to take a lead. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Time to deliver. It's a loose ball. Mbappe. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hernandez. Dembele goes for goal! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. HieuQuan! And a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets away from his opponent. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. France's free kick then. Conte, played back in, a chance! It's a brilliant interception. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Final seconds, this has to be it. France get it back again. Away from immediate danger. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly.
That's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's Rabiot. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. And that's been levered clear. And he's cut it out. Rabiot. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Rabiot hoists it forward, and they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe, now he's had a go! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Hernandez gets it all. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pavard. Going for goal!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Rabiot. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Loose ball, who's going to get that? No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. He's pinged one through here. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Rabiot. It's got through. Just brushed off the ball there. Big chance! Goal! France! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rabiot. Away from immediate danger. Oh, great defending. That has a goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
France are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And it's Rabiot. That's a throw. Mbappe plays it out to the wing, chooses to go back, has a hit, and he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
tries to get it clear. Well, that had to be more accurate. And he just whacks it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Only partially clear. And the whistle goes for half-time.
So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More of a decent game up to now.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pavard. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hernandez.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Rabiot. Mbappe. Now a chance to break. Rabiot. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaped... Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hernandez. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
It's a loose ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Conte. Gendouzi tries to stroke it through. They've managed to get it away. And it's Conte. And here's Dembele. And he's cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a brilliant interception.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Pavard. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Dembele. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for... Tries a shot! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Hernandez. Rabiot. It's come loose. Pavard. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pavard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with...
And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been levered clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. Mbappe. Real chance! Goal! France! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
France, it's all first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Chance to break. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Rabiot. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Mbappe. He's had a go! And yes, it's there! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hit long and direct. Forward it goes. Mbappe is fouled.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mbappe! It's anyone's ball. Hernandez with a delicate ball. Pavard gets it away. Hernandez floats one over. It'll be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good take and he's... Chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
France take the lead. Pavard. He's gone out for a throw-in. And out to safety. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well positioned to make that interception. Rabiot. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's had a look. Oh, shooting chance! In it goes!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Hernandez. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Cleared without complication. Looks to clip it forward. And he's cut it out.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And that's been levered clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Danger averted for now. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change, then. Coman. Tries to get it clear. And it's been taken straight back. Fired in from distance. And he just whacks it away. Guendouzi. Has he picked him out? Dembele looking to run onto it. There's going to be another change here, so we have a double substitution going on here. And it's been taken short. Just brushed off the ball there. Hernandez goes looking. Coman with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Guendouzi. Guendouzi plays it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Guendouzi. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. More than... and he has been fouled there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Coman with a real chance here. Hits one! They've played it short. Hernandez battles to win it back. Decent progress down the left. Oh, good interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Pavard.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And the weighted pass. Cut out in the nick of time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pavard. Guendouzi. That is Conte. Hernandez gets it back. Coman goes long. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.